You mean you'd shoot adults and deport the kids, right? Well, I'd shoot whoever. Yeah.
What? So if it's a 2-year-old baby gang with the mother, you gonna shoot that 2-year-old baby? You're sick. Asmongold is back causing problems after what he just said about kids that cross the border with their parents. There's people that agree with him and there's people that don't agree with him. Let's check it out.
Is shoot them, problem solved? That's what I would do. That's what I think they should. I think they should just fucking
Shoot.
Like, I've said this before. Like, I know that it might sound like, oh, well, you shouldn't do that. I have no sympathy for doing that, and I would do that in a second. Because it's the right thing to do in the long term. You can never look at, in a very, very isolated incident, you could say, and there's always, this is emotional blackmail, right? Well, you can't shoot these people, they have kids with them. Well, then don't bring your kids. If you don't want to get shot.
If he talking about the border and shooting kids, bro is messed up. Why would you want, okay, regardless of right or wrong, right? Why would you even want to hurt a kid, gang? Think about that. No one in their right mind is going to be like, oh, I'm chilling at the border. I see a family coming. They trying to sneak over. 9 times out of 10, I'm trying to blick the parent, not the kid. The kid can grow up and be our next doctor, lawyer, president, and you shooting the kid, gang. Like, yeah, they illegal immigrants and all, but it's like, gang, come on.
And don't bring your fucking kids.
Like,
it's really simple.
Like, what are you supposed to do? Leave a kid behind? Like, that's like, what? That's a mother, gang. That might be a father, gang. Like, why would they leave their kid behind? And most of these people try to get away where they're from because of danger anyways. Like, most of them do. I'm not saying all of them do, but either way, it's like, why shoot the kid though? You feel me?
You mean you'd shoot adults and deport the kids, right? Well, I'd shoot whoever. Yeah.
What? So if it's a 2-year-old baby, gang, with the mother, you gonna shoot that 2-year-old baby? You're sick.
I'd shoot whoever. I mean, if it's kids, women, men, anybody, just shoot them. They're going to stop coming over.
What?
Because if you don't do that, they'll use children and women as shields to get themselves over. And then they'll put more women and children at risk because they know that they can use them as collateral so they can get more of themselves over. That's the way it works.
Bro. If you don't get over in the first place, it don't matter, gang. So even if you only get shot if you come over. If you ain't got a chance to come over, how can you even be in a predicament to use a child? Or you feel what I'm saying?
That's the way an animal thinks, and these people are animals. They're savages, absolute fucking savages. Hamas tactics, terrorists. Of course you don't want to do that. Doesn't mean you want to do it. But you have to do what you need to do in order to enforce your borders, man. Like, that's the way it is. People are too emotional to see that. Yeah, I mean, like, again, like, it's... You can't make decisions that way. And I understand the way that I talk about this might be a little bit extreme. It might be a little bit, unemotional. I wish we had more people like me.
No, gang. We're not shooting kids, gang. Sorry.
I do. I wish we had more,
gang.
because we got too many pussies that are too worried about the optics of something rather than the reality of it. The reality of it is that if you allow people to use kids as a shield to come over, they're going to use kids as a shield to come over. And that's going to cause a net increase of child exploitation, a net increase of child suffering. And it's better to just say nobody can come over and shoot anybody than try to create winning solutions for these people so they can...
All you do is send them back. Regardless, you either send them back or keep them from crossing over. You ain't got to shoot the kids, though. Like, I can see if it's just the parents get over and the kid, like, got stayed behind, cool. But the kid, though, the biggest thing we talking about is the kid, gang. The kid got nothing to do what these parents, you feel me, are trying to do. They're kids, gang. They're not adults.
Take advantage.
So why is we even shooting them? If anything, we could pick their little ass up and toss them back over.
Advantage of them by further exploiting those groups of people that you think you don't want to shoot. That's just how it is. You say you shoot kids? Yeah. No, that's. I mean, obviously that's what I said, right? I mean, like that's clearly like. I mean, that's. Like, I don't know why. Like, why would you repeat it to me as if I didn't say it? That's literally exactly what I said.
That's literally how black people talk too. Like, say if you was like, I got into a fight with Lil John John, you gonna tap the homie and be like, yo, he said he got into a fight with Lil John John. Like, no shit.
Said that's the reasoning for it. That's my logic. That's exactly what I would do, and I wouldn't even have any question for it.
That's crazy. That boy Asmongold would basically kill anything moving if he was at the border. Those are people you gotta watch for, because he's the type to be a cop and then do above his means, drive people out the car, shoot people with no gun, say he got a gun, shoot him. He'd be the dirty cop. I could tell. His house already dirty. His girlfriend only with him for money. What else? He got roaches in his fridge. You feel me? All he said he care about in life is streaming and playing video games. And y'all agree with, I'm literally like, look, if we go click on the comment, look, there's people in the comments agreeing with him. Y'all can pause and look and read, but look, there's people literally in the comments agreeing with him. Like,
well, that's what I think they should. Avoiding, yeah, no, that's I would you said that's the reasoning for it. That's my logic. That's exactly what I would do, and I wouldn't even have any question for it. Come on, well, I'm gonna pull one more up. Keep the kids, deport their families. What do you think the kids do? The kids grow up and they resent you for supporting their families to turn to terrorists. No. You present a very specific scenario, just shooting into a crowd, and now there happen to be kids too? Of course, because that's the reality. Because if you have kids in the crowd, then kids are going to get killed in the crowd. Then you're going to use the emotional weight of the kids getting killed in the crowd as a justification to not shoot the crowds. But you think that shooting the crowds is the correct option, which means that you would be okay taking the risk of killing the kids, which means that killing the kids is somehow acceptable, which means that doing that is not a big deal, and you'd be okay with it as well. You're ignoring how the sausage is made because you don't want to feel bad about the outcome. But the reality is that any way that you logically deduce this reality, you will immediately come out with bad behavior. You understand?
No. Don't, gang. Don't, gang. The one thing about Asmongold I can say is he has a W support system, right? Like, his fan base is crazy. I made a video on Yana crashing out on Asmongold, and before like that even happened, like that part even happened, Yana was in the car with someone from Ukraine, and she asked, like, I guess she said like, where are you from or something like that, and she didn't know where it was. I didn't know where it was, and like literally his whole community like gave me backlash about it, like over 100 comments. So W support from Asmongold. But honestly, I don't think Asmongold is the smartest in the room, gang. Like, some things he says he needs to be canceled for, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But his support system's so big, it's like, how can you cancel him? How?
You just create a human shield defense? Of course. All I'm saying is don't pull the kids aside and shoot them if you had a choice. I don't think they should pull them aside. No one wants to feel bad about the outcome. Well, of course, I mean, like, yeah, actually,
that boy chat moving slow as hell.
Yeah, I don't care about feeling bad about the outcome at all.
It's his YouTube viewers that be like, bro gets 1 million views a video. Like, his Twitch and Kick, they don't be all that. But his other stuff be busting.
I care about feeling bad about that I did the wrong thing. This is the kind of guy that falls hook, line, and sinker for the Hamas propaganda because he can't see past kids. It's so sad, man. It's on.
Nah, y'all gotta let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, because this boy Asmongold, every time I pull up Asmongold, it's always something new. Asmongold got a new girlfriend, and she used to be an OF model. Now she using him for money. Asmongold got roaches in his crib. Asmongold don't do the dishes. Asmongold is dirty. Asmongold said this about liberals. Asmongold said this about white supremacists. Asmongold said this about children. Like, it's always something about Asmongold, gang. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this and shooting the kids if they cross the border with their parents and all this crazy stuff. But if you're rocking with the video, hit that like, sub if you're new, and I'll catch y'all at the next one.